Hey, you know what? It's been too long since I covered some shenanigans in the gaming community, and I know a huge chunk of my audience I earned during the Fallout 76 debacle or many of the other video game messes like Warcraft 3 Reforged and other things like that. And it's been too long, and I need to do a better job covering the goings on in the video game community, and I apologize for that, legitimately. I've been slipping a little bit. And there's a pretty spicy story going on with Valorant right now. Now, Valorant is a game that burst onto the scene, but apparently seems to be losing a bit of its audience. If we looked at, if we look at most viewed games on Twitch, Valorant is still sixth behind Just Chatting, League of Legends, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto 5. God, Grand Theft Auto 5. I can't even believe it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Then you have Valorant. World of Warcraft still in the top 10. If we look at other Twitch stats here, you can see most watched games here. Valorant's still up. I don't know if this is in order, but Valorant is still very popular on Twitch. But what's interesting to me is when the game came out of nowhere, right? It basically it did the whole launch. Here you go, games for everybody. It launched back in April, and it was massive. Over 1 million. It peaked at 1 million average viewers. Okay, they did the whole beta key advertising thing, which was kind of a genius way to get people to be interested in watching the game. But look what's happened to average viewers. I mean, it has been steady plummeting. Now, maybe it's because everyone's busy playing the game and it's still very, very popular. This isn't a representation of the player base, but it is interesting. It's a tiny little spike back in June, but it's basically been on a steady decline. Average viewers just being 60 or 70,000. That's nothing. Now, if we do look at just the last 24 hours, though, you have some good peaks here. If you get, what is it, 7 o'clock last night, you had average viewers 138,000. This is average viewers per day, so that's going to level out the peaks. So if this day had, 1 million average viewers, there were definitely times it was over 1 million, and obviously there were times it was under 1 million. But if we look at weekly averages, we even go here, weekly averages 793,000 back in week 15, and it's all the way back down to 75,000 with an average channels of 4,500. So I don't really know how to read this data, because to me, it looks bad. It looks like there has been a massive dip in interest in this game. But, even if we look at average viewers, right, back to March. Let's not look at March. That data looks skewed. April, average viewers, 478,000. It drops by more than half. It drops by 60% in May, 60% in June, to find its true number. Now, do I think it's going to drop another 60%? No. But these are massive drops. And when you see some of the stuff that's going on in their real cash store, you wonder how desperate they are for cash. This is absurd. So this on Deserto by Andy Williams. A full breakdown of Valorant's Ultra Edition Elderflame skin collection prices have revealed exactly how much it will set you back to fully upgrade the bundle. Now, this is a cosmetic, all right? If you see anybody with this cosmetic in the game, they should be mocked and ridiculed. Now, maybe they have an enormous amount of cash, and a couple $100 to them is irrelevant, and they just want to look cool in the game, I guess. But for the price of that, you could buy 10 AAA video games. If you buy AAA video games that are 6 months old, you're going to get them, let's say, an average of $30. Okay, here I'm jumping ahead here. Valorant's cosmetics offer players unique ways to customize their future Earth experience. Merely a month from launch, Riot has already packed their flagship FPS full of goodies for players to enjoy. While Battle Pass offers some skins in exchange for grinding through each chapter, there are more premium alternatives offered via the store. And Valorant's first Ultra Edition skin collection has been the hot topic of conversation since its release. The Elder Flame collection features a dragon-themed skin for Vandal, Frenzy, Judge, and Operator, but what sets it apart from the rest is the dynamic effects produced by the, quote, live weapon. Since Elder Flame collection is much more versatile than other skins and in the game, the price point also reflects that. Just for the base bundle, players have to spend $100 for a cosmetic skin. $100. But it gets worse. The price point has received some backlash from players, but that's not where the story ends. As one savvy player has calculated, the whopping cost of the fully upgraded iteration of the skin collection. According to Decar27, shout out to you for doing the work, the Valorant points and Rad Knight points required to upgrade each skin within the collection will require $292. That's 10 $30 games and nine $30 games and one $20 game or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 129. Wait, 9 times. Geez, Jeremy, 9 times 7. That's not right. It's not 10. Let's just call it 10 $30 games. It's early. I'm sorry. Discounting the potential Rad Knight points earned from Battle Pass. So here's the breakdown. I did the math. I was bored, and I realized that the new Elder Flame pack is about $292 for the pack and all the upgrades. The pack is a $100 base. That gives you the weapons. However, to upgrade all 5 weapons fully, it would cost $192, as you would need to buy about 4 80-point packs, which are $48, which gives you $320. It gives you 320 Rad Knight. Sorry, you need 310 to fully upgrade all skins and the knife. I might have gone wrong somewhere here, but where there's someone better than me at it. I'm not trying to say you're wrong for buying these skins, just putting out how much they cost. Also, Battle Pass only has about 150 Rad Knight in it. This match was this was matched with equal resentment of the price point, with one user responding, "Looks like Riot listened to the complaints about microtransactions and instead added macro transactions." Another Redditor contested that they're more inclined to buy one of the skins as opposed to the whole bundle due to the relative expense. That's the ridiculous thing with Valorant that I don't understand. Yes, this is catering to whales, all right? And if you're a whale, God bless your heart. I don't have $300 to spend on a skin. Hardly anyone else does, so fine. But this is absurd greed. This is insane levels of greed. Why don't you make it more affordable so more people can enjoy the game? I suppose maybe they've done the math. That's the only thing I can think, is that they've done the math and they figured that when they put something like this out, there's 0.1%. There's 0.1% of players that will buy it no matter what it costs. So now they put a $300 skin out, and they realize that, well, if they charge $100 for the skin $100 for the skin versus $20 for the skin, they'll make more money. There's no way that there isn't math behind it, but it is sick. It's taking advantage of your community. I mean, Joe points out perfectly, this is insane. You know the ridiculously overpriced $95 Valorant skin? It actually costs $292. If you want to fully upgrade these skins and unlock all their animations, you don't even get all the animations if you pay $95. Shame on you, Valorant. Stop it. And you have ESO saying, FY, it actually costs $292 to fully upgrade and unlock everything. That's ridiculous. On what planet would you rather have a skin than 10 other games? 10 AAA video games for the price of a skin. It's ridiculous. But I guess looking at the viewership, maybe Riot is worried a little bit about making their money. I'm not sure. But, you know, before you buy that $300 skin where all that money's going, right? You know who owns Riot Games, right? You know where all that money's going. Maybe look at some local developers here where you live and consider picking up a game there. Maybe if you're spending $300 on a skin, you either have FU money, which go ahead, spend it on what you want, or you have an addiction. Figure out which one you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.